Hello and welcome, Pathfinders. I hope you're all having a beautiful day, whatever you're doing. Just picked a few cards today. Felt drawn to the Soul Contracts card. It's getting a few energies coming in. Maybe we're dealing with, soul contracts or with us going through a retrograde at the minute. So I just thought what spirit wants, what message was most important to us at the moment. So I hope this resonates. I've just picked a few cards for now. If I feel drawn to, I'll pick a few more. But we'll see how we go. I've got this wire in. Where can I put that? Hang on. Right. Hopefully that'll just stay out the way. Right, so I picked this card, Universal Hug. Feel the universe wrap you in an embrace of unconditional love. Let this energy of warmth and acceptance restore and uplift your spirit. Divine warmth, universal love, embracing energy. So I think we could all do with a bit of a universal hug right now. I don't know about you, but there is some sticky energies around at the moment. Right, so we also have Sacred Pathway. So I do feel that anyone viewing this right now, it is a special message. It's not, it's for someone that's on a sacred pathway and knows that they're on the sacred pathway. A sacred pathway unfolds before you. Trust in your inner compass and follow the divine guidance that leads your soul to highest calling. Divine path, inner compass, and spiritual guidance. Yeah, see, this is what I was getting, before I started this reading, before I pulled the cards. Sorry, I've got a bit of a sore throat at the moment, so I might sound a bit croaky. Yeah, but what I was getting for this reading was I've got an energy of a lot of people, finding their pathway at the moment. This is why I say, pathfinders, fellow pathfinders on this channel. I think for people who know they're on this pathway or, have an inkling of feeling a bit of the pressure at the moment, me too. That's why I was inspired to do this reading, but I do feel a lot of pressure on the collective right now. Whether you're on this pathway or not, I feel a lot of pressure, but I feel for people that are on, know they're on this spiritual, I found a more spiritual way of living. I feel that times are hard at the moment. We're all feeling that pressure. So with these cards, the guidance and a universal hug. This is the universe just wrapping you up and saying everything's going to be okay. Just do the best you can at the minute. Yeah, conscious feeling. So that's what I was just getting there, wasn't it? It's like you're conscious of these feelings around you. I'm also getting there's things coming back from the past as well that hadn't been resolved. Yeah, there's a lot of uncertainty and stuff at the minute. A lot of unresolved issues. They simply come back for us to deal with them, in a better way. Maybe we haven't had the know-how or energy or, self-awareness to deal with that energy, from the past. I feel a lot of that's coming up right now because of other people mirroring as well as you trying to work through that. At the moment, you're conscious about these feelings and other people aren't. I haven't looked at these cards, by the way. Emotional manifestation, magnification. I had to say manifestation. Yeah, well, this could have a lot to do with the magnification, because other people's emotions or your emotions are being magnified, yeah, at the moment, or manifested at the moment. So that's what I was just saying there, wasn't it? Right, this is Bridget. Those of you, just see if I can get anything out of this card. We will come back to these cards, but just let's see if I get anything. I'm not actually getting anything off that card at the moment. Maybe you can get something while I read it. I will guide you to the right lifestyle choices that optimize the health and well-being of your physical heart. So it says, connects with all the elements for life balance, helps you to find peace, tranquility and calm in nature, opens you to positive aloneness time for that deep soul connection. So yeah, I'm not getting anything out of the pictures, but what I'm getting off that is, going within, maybe someone's, finding that spending time alone is more beneficial at the moment, from all them crazy energies going on. I know I'm getting that a little bit at the moment, crazy energies. Right, with this one, I'm getting some sort of church building. So some sort of, when I think of church, I think of sanctuary, spiritual sanctuary. Not necessarily a church building, although if that resonates with you and you feel, that church is your sanctuary, then, fair enough. But overall, it's a place of inner peace, finding inner peace. I will shine the light on your hidden potential so you can make it real. Yeah. So I don't know whether you're getting anything out of that card. I'll just hold it there a minute. See if you get anything. Right. So it says, so this is Devi. Helps you to develop trust in your intuition. Sheds light to dispel illusion. Tackles avoidance head on. Highlights the consequences of doing nothing about your spiritual development. Yeah, so this is what I was getting. Things from the past coming back up so that we can deal with them in a, I want to say a new way, but I don't actually think it's a new way. I think it's just a new perspective of a new way. All illusions are being dispelled this is Devi. Call on Devi to help you with that, or find. Sorry. Right, before we go any further, I'm just going to take a couple of deep breaths. You can join me if you want, because this energy is overpowering. And another one. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Yeah, I was getting a lot of bombarded there with, that's why I was starting to talk fast. Yeah, so this sheds light on, any illusions or anything that you're finding hard to, maybe someone's been avoiding, some issues in the past, maybe avoidance of your spiritual development. This could also be, distractions in your spiritual development, maybe other people's distractions, or you're letting yourself get distracted by something. Yeah, I keep going back to this card, conscious feeling. I might read the book for that, in a bit. Emotional magnification. Yeah, I do feel that someone's had their emotions, magnified through becoming more conscious, maybe more aware of stuff. Right, we'll pull some tarot cards and see what they have to tell us. Do you know, I've just gone really cold. That might have something to do with, you know, really cold. I'm shivering, actually. I don't know if you can see that. Hang on a minute. I'm seeing the universe opening up to someone getting downloads, maybe dreams, maybe songs on the radio, maybe feeling cold, left out in the cold. Maybe I'm getting that cold feeling. Others feeling that they've been left out in the cold, maybe. I'm also getting, as you move down this sacred pathway, others are going to fall off. There's going to be a lot of people not happy with the more evolved you. Do you know, I'm getting very emotional here because I'm feeling that someone is at, you know, a very low place at the minute and trying to get out of that energy. Okay, I've got tingling down my spine now. You're trying to tell me, Spirit. Some people don't like the advancement. They're trying to keep small. They like that version of you that's small. You're trying to break out of that. There's a lot of emotional baggage that is coming with this as well. A lot of nostalgia, a lot of breaking points. I'm getting breaking points with someone. A lot of upset emotions. With someone in particular, I'm getting making the wrong decisions or making decisions that weren't right for you, they were right for other people. That's coming back around now. Yeah. So with this card and what I was just getting then, I'm getting there's been decisions made or there's been thought processes in the past that were related to other people and not necessarily your spiritual journey, yourself. Pleasing, people pleasing. Very shaky boundaries. Maybe some sort of addiction to something. Not seeing, not hearing, not... Do you know what? This is a very strong energy I'm getting through on this one. So what I'm getting off this one is someone had to walk away from a lot of things in their life or detach in order to bring about the upgrade. just going to pull one of these. Yeah, they had to pull away. I'm getting, not necessarily pulling away from the actual people, although that's probably what someone's issue is, or a situation. Fresh perspectives give freedom. Fresh perspectives give freedom from the old patterns. This isn't necessarily walking away from people, although it could be. I've got a strong sense of that. Maybe shutting yourself off to people, situations, things that you were doing before, creating quite a lot of unbalance with things around you. I just got then as well, someone's given up something, or knows that they should give up something in order to move on. This could be some sort of thought pattern, it could be some addiction, it could be some mindset. Yeah, the masks are off. Not playing anymore. We're not playing anymore. Right, I said this in the beginning, but I'm getting a strong pull with Mercury retrograde. See, now I'm not getting my words out. It's like something's trying to stop me from saying it. But I'm getting a strong pull towards a kind of retrograde that I'm guessing on the last one that we had, which I don't know when it was. Maybe look that up if I remember. I'll put it in the description. Looking back on that last Mercury retrograde and what was going on in your life back then, what wasn't resolved. This one is being resolved, whether in whatever form that takes. Yeah, things are going to come back, and I'm not fear mongering here. This is something that you already know about. Yeah, who I'm reading for now. This isn't a shock. This isn't like, fear mongering. This is something that you know. Yeah, you recognise the pattern. There's going to be a different decision, or a stronger one. The masks are off this time. You can see it clearly. There's no illusion in this. This time around, there's no illusion. Maybe your masks have come off. Maybe this is your true self shining. Or something that was hidden, in the last season of retrograde, because that's what I'm coming back to. It's now out in the open for renegotiation. Is that even a word? Probably not. Yeah, you've had to be the warrior. Yeah. I'm getting the feeling with this one, there's a lot of straight talking, a lot of ambition to do what it is you set out for. I've also got some flexible thinking, so reevaluating, what kind of thing kept you stuck? What kind of energies are you working with now that you can see through? I'm going to have to put my glasses on for this one. Small writing. Yeah, right. What gives you passion and what is concerning, you know, being straight with yourself, maybe having some conversations with other people, keeping it real. Right, I'm going to go back to this card. Yeah. Trust your inner compass. Follow the divine guidance that leads your soul highest calling. Divine path, inner compass, spiritual. Yeah. So you know you're being guided. I definitely get that, you know. What I'm getting though is someone's deciding to trust more in that inner guidance. You know, maybe before you've gone against that gut instinct that you had, you know, when things went a bit, you know, a bit. Yeah, you've also got this card. I will get you to the right lifestyle choices that optimize the health and well-being of your physical heart. So, you know, you're definitely getting help, but I think you know you're getting help. It's just, are you listening to that voice, you know, within? What does that voice in your heart, in your belly, you know, what's it saying? You know, is this situation right? Is this situation not so good for me? Am I making this decision based on other people's opinions? Yeah, there you go. Yeah. So this is stepping through the fire. Yeah. New beginnings, stepping through that fire, having the confidence to trust your own inner guidance there. Whatever's not for your highest good will be burnt away in this time period. This is your decision though. You get to choose. You're doing every decision, but I think this time you're choosing with your own conscious feeling, your own emotions that have been magnified, and your own inner guidance is guiding you through this. The masks are off, as I said. There's no more masks. Yeah. Burning away everything. What was I getting then, Spirit? Okay, it's gone. Yeah. Okay, all I'm getting is a light, shining a light. I've got a sun on this one. Don't know whether you can get anything else out of that. I'm also getting, I will shine the light on your hidden potential so you can make it real, yeah. I've also got the sun on this one, fresh perspectives. And I've got burning away. So we're definitely working on ourselves right now. You know, finding what's true to us, finding what no longer serves us, you know. And that's not an easy thing to do, you know. We get that. Okay. Right, sun again. Yeah. Herald's call. Announcement or significant news. Yeah. So if you've been waiting on some news or you just wanted that extra sign, maybe ask your spirit guides for a sign. You know, a sign. Well, they always show you in unique ways anyway. I'm pretty sure anyone watching this reading right now already knows that. But you could have significant news as well, you know, that could move you forward. Maybe you're waiting on that significant news. Say guidance, small hope, small lights of hope. Yeah, more lights and guidance. So you're definitely receiving guidance. It's whether you're listening to the guidance. You know, what do you think it is that Spirit is trying to tell you? Or, what are you telling yourself? Is it outside influences? I don't know where I just grabbed that then. This is angel aura, so maybe the angels. Oh, okay. Right, we've got an angel here. I've just grabbed the angel crystal. Right, okay, we're going to pick an angel card if I can get to them. Hang on 1 minute, sorry. I'll just pause this a minute while I get them. Right, so we'll have a couple of, we'll see what comes out. So what messages, Spirit, angels? They're hard to shuffle, it's because there's loads. Okay, I'll have that one. We having any more? Right, so what have we got? We've got say yes. Today is your day and your word is yes. If anyone asks you to do something wonderful, if anyone offers you a gift, if anyone wants to help you, remember today to just smile and say yes. And then we have stand still. That's a bit. Today is a beautiful day to stand still. A lighthouse does not have any need to move, yet it brings comfort to all who see its light shine. This is who you are. Never doubt this and shine in your lights. Right, so that's how many cards now with light. I'm sorry, I'm just going to have to get a drink. Yeah, a lot of cards of light, suns. So we'll have a couple of these ones. Right, hang on. I need to put my glasses on. My eyes are getting terrible, I can read it, but only just about. Right, so we've got the Angel of Heaven. Today I gift you a message from your family in spirit, who want you to know they are all happy, finally together and watching over you. This is what they say to you. Our dear child, all we want now is for you to be at peace, as we are all at peace here in spirit. When you feel us close, then talk to us. We love you and are so very proud of you. Your heart is so very rare. Look after yourself and begin each new day with a smile and the knowledge that we are at peace. Yeah? And I'm just feeling one more angel message here for someone. So I'll pick another one. We have the Angel of Protection. You have come to the end of a circle. That says circle, but I say cycle. I don't know why, same thing. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. I am here to let you know that you have my protection. You have proven yourself. There is no darkness that can shadow your light. You can look back and say thank you, because you are now wiser and far stronger than ever before. Breathe and allow my healing and protection to fill your whole life and your journey. Right, well, I hope you someone got a message out of them cards. I do feel that they're relevant because, relevant on a broader sense, because obviously, doing things a different way, being the real you, say yes to the things that, bring you joy, or maybe there's an opportunity coming in, that you'd be a bit, you want to do, but you're a little bit scared of stepping out that comfort zone. Ooh, what will happen? Will it go right? Don't be scared of failure. Yeah. What's the worst that could happen? Yeah. Whatever's right for you will not pass you by. But if it feels, like you want to try something, or, if it feels right, say yes. Don't be scared of saying no. Don't be scared of saying yes because you feel, that something might not work out the way you thought it would. Yeah, that's more what I'm getting. Not failure, but something that might not go the way you thought, because sometimes that's where the magic happens, isn't it? And then this one as well, a lighthouse. Yeah, you don't need to prove yourself to anybody. You don't need to do anything for any, just be yourself. Yeah, that's what this card's saying, just be yourself. And then you have the protection, and all your family and spirit guides and everything are watching down on you. They're so proud of the way that you're handling things. Yeah. Right. What do we want? Right, I'm just going to pull one of these to finish off. I hope you got something out of this message. I felt strongly today to do this. I'm feeling this energies as well, I'm resonating with this to a certain degree. The energies have been so weird. Times, well, put in the comments if you feel it too, but I feel like time's been all over the place. Everybody's been all over the place. Thank you, Spirit. Yes, one step at a time. I see the mountain ahead and dedicate myself to taking one small step at a time. I make progress by staying focused on the present moment, the current task. Thus, I regain my ease of living. Yes, Spirit, thank you for that. Right. I hope you got something out of that today, Pathfinders. I'm wishing you a beautiful day. And if you want to, please consider subscribing, leave a comment or a like, and hopefully I'll see you on the next one. Bye.